In this video, we are going to talk about CRT strategy, CRT strategy on USD CAD. So this is the bullish, this is the buy that happened this very last week. So this is it on the daily time frame. See, this is the Monday to Friday. So it is being bullish. So how do we take this trade? So this is it. So the first thing I need to do now is to demarcate this area. This is when the last week started, you guys now. So this is the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So now before Monday candle, I saw this particular bearish candle, a very strong momentum, that has big body. So I mark the low and I mark the high. Do you get now? So don't forget, in CRT strategy, I told you must wait for the first candle and the second candle to close. Is that not what I said? Yes, that's it. The first candle and the second candle to close. So I'm expecting either the low to be swept or the high to be swept. But what happened? The low is being swept. Do you get now? So Monday candle swept the low of Friday candle. Now it's closed inside the range. So we are trading range. CRT strategy is candle range theory. So we throw it inside the range. So you can risk as any, as much as you can. You can risk. If you want to risk 100k, risk 100k. If you want to risk $2,000, risk $2,000. You will see your profits. So this is it. So when Monday candle closed inside the range, I was like, very good. Starting from Tuesday, I know what to do. Since Monday swept the low, where's liquidity? This is our area of liquidity. So price is we are targeting this area. So what are we going to be doing before price reach this area? Meaning that we are buying. That's it. So that's what I was expecting. So on Tuesday, I now went down to my 4-hour time frame. I told you before, inside daily candle we have sessions. We have the major session, we have the Asian session, London session, and the New York session. Do you get now? So this session also, they are range. Do you get now? So we need to master all these things very well. Now what am I doing on the 4-hour time frame? 4-hour time frame, I call it my confirmation time frame. Let me demarcate this area as stop ons, meaning that set stop ons, we stop selling here. So on the 4-hour time frame, I'm looking for confirmation. Confirmation can be CRT order block. Do you get now? CRT order block. That's what you can see. But now what can you see here? You can see CRT. Our first candle, the second candle. You see here. The first candle, the second candle, third soup. So this third candle supposed to be the one to tap into the entry, then start buying. So this is our strong low. Do you get me? This is the last strong low that is being created. Most of us will be wondering that sometimes price will not come back to this place. Sometimes yes, price may not come back to this place. What is the reason why price is not coming back to this place? Is because if this third candle has tapped into this area, into the entry, then go up, that means that price will not come to this area. So price will be looking for another strong low that is here. But now in this particular time frame that we are, this is the strong low that we see. Do you guys now? So what happened is that I went down to my, what's it called? Let me demarcate this area with, let me change the color to red. So I want to see what happened. Maybe the entry that price makes use of on Tuesday, which entry it is. So we want to go and look in the time frame. So now this is how I trade it. Before I trade it, I took this buy. The guess now, because this is the last 4-hour candle that was created. This is the last 4-hour candle that was created. I'll tell you how I will even explain to you how I took this trade. So this particular area, I call it Totusu because that is counter trading. So what happens is that I wait for price to react to this area first. If price reacts to this area, meaning that we are targeting this low. So don't forget, these are 4-hour CRT too. You get now. So just for reversal, retracement into our main entry. So now, actually, what I was expecting here, I should know. is that this particular candle, I'm expecting this particular candle that price should sweat the low, then we should start buying. Do you get that? So that is it. These are only of liquidity that I'm looking at for. So I'm expecting price to sweat this low, react to this low, then start buying. But don't forget, there's an area here that price has not yet mitigated, which is other block. So we need to go. So which time frame are we going down to directly? We are going down to the 15-minute time frame. After, some people will be like, maybe it's 1 hour time frame that we're supposed to go. So all my Yoruba people, they know what we are talking about. So this is the 1 hour time frame. One hour time frame, you can choose your CSD. This is your CSD. You get now your CSD. So that's what we're looking for on the 1 hour time frame. And look at it. Price tap into the CSD, then go. But now let's go to the 15 minutes. There's a reason why we are going to 15 minutes, because you see some things that you yourself you'll be wondering that, oh my god, so this is it. So see, before price goes up, don't forget there's fair value gap here. So price does what? Give us high, give us low, then what? Break this high. So this high that was broken, now look at this fair value gap that was created. This fair value gap, so your entry is going to be inside the fair value gap. Do you get it now? Inside the fair value gap. So when you now go back to your 1 hour time frame, you now go and see if it tallies with your CSD, and if it does, that shows that you are in good state. So you will not lose any trade here. Now see the way price reacted to it on what? On Tuesday during New York session. See, that's how I took my buy. I targeted this area. That was where I target. You get now. So that was why I just leave that one. So waiting for the next day too. A lot of things are happening. So I took it. So this is the sale I was talking about. Now, how did I take this sale? Now look at it. The way price reacted to it. Price swept the high, close inside it. I saw CSD, like change state delivery, which is also called order block. So I was like, this area, that's our entry. So after the candle closed, then I raised 5 pips, then target this low. Just as simple as that. So when I target this low, so I was expecting price to react to this area. Why? If you check, this third candle that we were expecting on this particular one did not tap into the key level here. Do you get that? So that was why I said, good. But sometimes this particular third candle would have tapped into this area. So what would you do if price tapped into this area? Very simple. Just go back to your forward time frame. Go and find the last range. I told you about range. Now look at it. This is the New York low. This is the New York high. This is the New York PM. This is the AM. This is the PM. So this is the PM. This is the high, and this is the low. So price set the high. Price closed inside the range. Then I took myself. Very simple as that. Don't mind me the way this thing is very dirty. Although it makes sense to me. So that is my what's it called? That is my CRT. This is how I trade my Tuesday. So now some people will be like, price is coming back to our entry, fear of missing out. Price is coming back, let me enter because price is coming back. It will just shock your SL when you enter from here and you are risking as low as maybe 10 pips. 10 pips. Price will just eat your SL. So the moment you have your hedge, you are good to go. So now let's see then. We want to trade the next day, which is on what? On Wednesday. On Wednesday. This is the Wednesday candle. So let me change it to blue. This is the Wednesday candle. We want to trade on Wednesday. So the first thing you need to do is go to your forward time frame. Do you get now? So you are looking for the last 4 hour candle. This is the last 4 hour candle. This is the high, and this is the low of the last 4 hour candle. See, this thing I'm teaching now. Try. See, before I can just sit down and say that this is it, this is it. I've studied so far. Like I've studied for it. I think for the past 3 years, I've been studying this moment, the movements, everything, bringing everything together, jumping from one strategy to another. Now, coming about the strategy that I've used for over I think it's over 7 months now. Yes, over 7 months, and I've used to trade a lot of profile, like a lot, and I've passed the phase. The first profile I got, I passed the first phase, the second phase. Now the KYC phase, I just fumble, and then the thing never enter drawdown, but it just remains slightly to reach drawdown. I just forget about the account. I get another one. So I'm on another account now. So what happened is that I was expecting price to react to this low. A lot of people will be like, this reaction that I was talking about, how does the reaction works? So the moment, meaning that the moment price tap into this area in the lower time frame, price must close inside the range. So if price not close inside the range, meaning that price is not respecting this area anymore. So you need to look for another area that price is maybe probably going to respect. So let me delete this first entry. Let me delete this. So no, let me delete this. Sorry. So should I delete this thing? Let me clear it. Yes. So this is how I was expecting. So I was expecting this forward candle to be the price should react to this forward candle. You guys now drawing nation section. I love to enter drawing Asia session too. Do you guys, man? There's some sweet trade on Asia session. So but people that doesn't understand how range works will miss out. Do you guys, man? So I was expecting price to react to this area. So price did not react. So I went down to my, this is forward time frame. Starting from this is when they open. Do you guess now? See where's the 2 o'clock? Do you guess now? So each candle represents forward candle. I mean, yes, and each candle is formed within how many hours? 4 hours. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to 6. So this is what happened. Now, when did they open? Price went up. Expecting that price will sweep this high, then I will just take a little bit of sell. Assuming price took out this high, maybe give me something like this. Took out this high, now closed inside. The moment closed inside, it closed inside and give me something like break of structure. Then I will just enter from this other block. I will just enter from here. Enter. Sell. I will just sell to this area. So I will just choose this area as my other block, which is also called as CSID. I will CSID, yeah, change in state delivery or CISD, anyone. So I'll just take my entry here, risk 5 pips, then target this area first, which is 17 pips. Is enough. It's enough for the day. You can risk $50 here and make what? Answer. If you risk $50, what are you going to make? You are going to make 170. If you are risking, okay, let's say in naira, you are risking 5,000. What are you making? 70,000. Just like that. In how many minutes? Not up to 1 hour. Not, let's say it's up to 1 hour. Say, let's even say 1 to 2, 3 hours. You make your profit. You get that? So now this is it. This is it. Don't let's like that. So this is what I was expecting that very day. The way it happens. That which is on Tuesday. So now this is it. Price not reacted that area. Price started selling. So price, I was not like price should just react from this place. But what happened? Price broke with momentum. Expecting the second candle to just close inside. But second candle did not close. It's closed below. So I was like, no, this is fake. So this place is not working anymore. So now what happened is that I now went back to my forward time frame. Now I'm going to mark another range. Do you get that? Since the price has disrespected this area, so I was not expecting this area, the next area, but not as if I was expecting that, because this particular candle is closed. It's already about to close. So I was like, wow, let me mark this area first. Do you get now? I marked this area first, then I marked this area. That these are the areas I'm expecting reaction from. So to my surprise, when price cuts this area, what happened? Price called this area, you know, turtle soup. Then the second candle do what? Closed inside the range. So the moment the second candle closed inside the range, yet now it has not yet given me break of what's it called, order block. The get now it has not yet given me order block. So I'm expecting this eye to be what? To be manipulated. Do you get now? Not even manipulated, to be broken. Do you get now? So the third candle now would break. So the moment the third candle broke this area, then I was like, this is now my order block. So I just took my entry from there. This thing seems to be so sweet, Abby. Okay, a lot of us will still be wondering that is this the entry setup I'm talking about? You can risk 5 pips for this particular trade that I'm talking about. But me, I did risk 10 to get some, but I know that price will not even reach that area. So I target the high of where we are. You know, this is where we after. You get that this is where we after. Meaning that you can risk $100 to make 1,170 dollars in this particular trade. So that is for the day. Price reacted to this area. Now I was still enjoying this my trade. I was enjoying it. Now, okay, this is amazing. So this is how I took the next day. So don't be confused when you were like, ah, are you sure that price will reach this area? Because price has been playing around this area, price has been playing, it has not yet reached this area. Will price reach that area? The moment you can follow range, the moment you follow range, eh, you are good to go. No, don't forget the first range you start from is what? The daily range. From daily range we went down to the what? 4 hour range. So from the 4 hour range you now go to your entry time frame. Do you get now? So that's just it. This thing I'm teaching now, this thing I'm explaining is even because of myself. I don't want to forget anything. I want to see this video and even though, because now I'm using Android phone, even though my voice is not clear, maybe the explanation is not clear or anything, but what I believe is that this is an evidence of greatness. Do you get me now? So I think this is year 2026. This is year 2026, and presently I'm in Akwa Ibom State. So, and I believe that there is still more to come. So now this we are done with it Wednesday. Then the next day is what? Thursday. So how do we take trade on Thursday? What are we expecting on Thursday? Don't forget on Wednesday and Thursday there were news. To Friday there was news. So now before the Thursday candle open, so I was like, mark the high of the last day. What's the last day? This is it. The high, the low. Look at it. Let's see that this is the high, this is the low. Yes, this was what I saw. So a lot of us, I saw this CRT, but this CRT is now really a strong CRT at all. I knew it that it's going to fail. So that's it. So I mark this down candle too. I mark this down candle. I mark this candle too. This is, I think this is even within when the day open. Do you get now? So I went down to my forward time frame. I was expecting price to react from to this area. You get now? That was why I mark it. So now I went down to my 15 minutes. The first 4 hour candle, price did not react. You get now? See, this was the first one I saw that it's not really a strong sell thing. Look at it. Price closed, then what happened? Price reject this other block, then break again. So this place is not strong. This is not a strong sell thing. It's a fake out. So I was expecting, because our major trend is what? Bullish. Don't forget, when you need to trade in respect to your major trend. If you want to trade retracement, you must understand when to enter. You must enter early, because if you don't enter early and you say you want to enter in the long run, don't worry, your money is going to pay for that. So that was why that was how I was able to catch this trade. So I was expecting price to react to this area, but price tends not to react. Look at it. Break, this whole candle break. I was like, no, feel this is not strong. So now this particular 4 hour candle has closed. So when the 4 hour candle closed, I marked the low of the candle. Command the low of the candle. Let me go back to my 4 hour. You see, this is the high of the candle. This is the high. Let me clean this one. We are not expecting this one again. So this is the high of the candle and this is the low of the candle. So which area did price tap first? Is it the high or the low? Now let's see. Go back to our 50 minutes. Now on the 15-minute time frame, what happened? Price tap into it on the what? I like price went to get the high first. When price started to see the high, price broke close inside the range. So a lot of people will sell. You get now, start selling. If you start selling from here, target this area. That's it. Do you get it now? So this is where the thing happens very well. The type of turtle soup that we are looking for here is turtle body soup. That's what always happened. Turtle body soup. If you want to know about turtle body soup, I don't know. How will you reach out to me? Just tap into this comment section that turtle body soup. Then I'm going to make a video on turtle body soup. You guess now. I saw this principle from one of these Malaysian traders. You guess now, Malaysians now traders. So they were talking about CRT and then they are talking about turtle body soup, turtle weight soup, when to use them and when not to use them. So this was when a lot of us would be like they entered from this is where most of them entered from. They entered from this particular candle. You guess now. But what did they? How many risk reward? Just one ratio one. Let me see. One ratio one. You are risking 5 pips to make how many pips? 9 pips, close to one ratio two. So it's not really a good trade. So I don't usually enjoy this kind of trade. Any trade below what's it called? Below 10. No, 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 no. Even though 10 below, no. If it is still 15 and above, I can still tend to manage those ones. So now, because I'm expecting buys, I'm not expecting any sell. I don't want to miss any buy. So that was why I don't focus on sell. So I was only focusing on the buy. So now when price tap into this area, you see, price also now closed inside the range. So the moment price closed inside the range, I was now like amazing. Even though in the entry time frame we saw CLT, the first candle, the second candle, the third candle. There's a way I trade this CLT confirmation. Anytime I see CLT in my entry level, so this is how I took it. So where is my other block? A lot of us will pick this area as other block, yes. So but there are some cases that you can pick this particular first candle as your other block. Which case am I talking about? When the body is very small and the wick is a little bit long, you can pick that area. Do you get it now? But now if you see, this is a very good momentum, a very good rich candle. Why this second candle too is very rich. Total soup then closed inside the range. So I mark this area as my other block. That is my other block. So I don't there's nothing I need. I don't need anything anymore. So this is how I enter my trade. That is how I enter my trade. Risk 10 pips, then target the high. Oh my god. This is getting interesting. You see, how many trade? On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are having 3 trades that are running now. So do you know how much you're going to make from this? So now that is how we do for the how we operate. This is how we took our trade on Thursday. So now Friday. Let's go to Friday. Most of us don't think about the strategy. Maybe it's very confusing. It's very confusing. No. Probably I'm the one that doesn't explain it very well. It can be the reason why, Sha. So now I went down after marking this area. I went down to my forward time frame. I marked the last high of the previous of the last day candle and I marked the low of the last day candle. I was expecting the low to be swept decades now. So but what happened is that price swept the high now going down. So expecting this area to be swept, but price did not sweep the area. When the third candle opened, the third candle swept the low and then close inside the range. Let's come and see how it happens. 15 minutes. See, when price total soup the high, price close inside the range, right? Now I told you about total body soup. Without total body soup, you are not doing anything. You get that? So price close inside the range, but I didn't see this as a good way to get them because price has not yet given us pre-cut structure. It has not yet broken this place. Because I didn't mean price broke this low and this other kind of broke this low. Price may not able to return to this area, then start selling. But what happened is that price did not break it, so there's no break of structure. So meaning that there's a rejection here. So rejection that happens here, it continues and then sweep the high, give us another CRT. Now price now giving us this particular order block. See the way this area got reacted. No, price react to this area, meaning that this is a strong area. So a lot of us, if you miss our previous entry, let me even show you our entry. So this is where I was expecting price to react from, but price did not reach that area. So this was when the 4-hour candle closed and then the next candle opened. So look at it. Price swept. Price now closed inside the range. The second candle closed, giving me order block, breaking this place, breaking this particular bearish candle. This is my order block. What happened? I took my buy. I took my buy from here. Risking what 10 pips. I even risk 5 pips for this one. But I told my people to risk 10 pips because this thing is very tight. So I targeted the what? Have I deleted it? Okay. I targeted this area. Although I still left it on. I left it because there's an error here. Yes, this swing and this swing. I was actually targeting those area because we are close to them. That was why I was targeting those area. I think increased by 18. Yeah, and it's by 18. Yeah, I said it's by 18. Okay, let's see plus. Even 19, sir. 80. Although 19, I risk 18. So now that was why that was how I took the trade from the first place. That is during initiation. Now this place that gets to fail, a lot of people will be like, let's sell from here. Look at it. Price was just playing in this area. You get now. So when price reached this area and price closed, I was just like, this place is going to be broken. So I just placed another trade here. I think I enter from manipulation. 5. That is that's the first and the second. You see now. That's how we take. That's how we take the trade. So this is the Friday. Then we took our trade. They get out of the trade. See, price is it seems to be reacting from this area. So now, what is going to happen in the third week of March? What is going to happen? So before we go down there, let me delete this particular stuff. Good. So I went down to my weekly time frame. I want to see what is happening. What is going to what can happen to get now. So this is it. So when I saw that the low is being swept, so I was like, this is the high that we are taking. So the price reach this area, I'm still going to continue buying until price reach this area. So when price react to this area, maybe it's going to continue buying or selling. That is going to be determined on the daily time frame and then the 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 Asian session, middle session, and the range, Asian range, sessions range, let me call it that way. So now this is what we are expecting. This is the beginning of this week. This is the beginning. This is where the week is beginning. So I went down to my daily time frame. I checked maybe there's something like CRT. No, there's no CRT. Do you guess now? There's no CRT yet. No CRT should be the first candle and the second candle. Second candle close inside the range. Not yet. So there is something that you can be expecting from here. Monday candle Monday candle can sweep the high then close inside the range, giving us a bearish CRT that we can sell again. Do you get now? Because there's a particular sell that I took. I took a sell here. That's on Friday. On Thursday, I started on Thursday evening. Yeah, Thursday evening. Then, Friday took it. I took my profit share. So that was over 100 pips. So it can happen. Monday can sweep the high and then close inside the range, just like this one. The bearish candle, the bullish candle. This one will be the bullish candle and then the bearish candle. So, but before then, you can still buy. You can still buy before price reach this area. Yes. How do you buy? When will you buy? Now I went down to my 4 hour time frame. So on my 4 hour time frame, what are we expecting? I'm expecting the low to be swept. Is either this low to be swept, price should react to this low, or this low to be swept. Do you get now? So sometimes price can sweep the high, then price can sold a little bit. Do you get now? Price can sell to reach this area, price can sell to reach this area anywhere. Do you get now? But if you want to buy, if you want to sell, don't focus too much on sell. Do you get now? Don't focus too much on selling, because any sell that happens there is a retracement. And do you trade retracement? No, we trade expansion. So that's the rule. That's the rule that we must follow. So and we must follow it. So this is it. I was expecting I'm expecting any of these two to be reacted. Price should react to any of these two. Uh-huh. So the first forward candle is going to form here. The first forward candle may not react to this place. It can give us, it can close here. Do you get now? So the moment the first candle closed here and then not reacting to this place, just mark the low of that forward candle. Do you get now? Mark the low of the forward candle. After marking, then be expecting the next candle, which is going to form here, to either react to that low or react to this low. Do you get me now? So that was it. So these are where I'm expecting, what we did here, the way we're expecting price to react to this place and then or react to this place. So this is when the day open. So when the day open, price swept the high. Now sold. I told you about this sell. That is not really a good sell. You get now. So which is the area that price now use as continuation from this candle. So this particular forward candle, price reached this low. Price did not tap into this low. Do you get that? Now price reacted from this particular low. You see, price reacted. So that is what I'm trying to say here. So be expecting something like that here. Do you get now? So this thing you can check it on other time frame too. Do you get now? So if price react to this area, price can tend to react to this area too. So anything can happen. This fair value gap, key level, fair value gap, key level. Inside this place there too, there can be 1 hour fair value gap, I guess. Sorry, 1 hour key level rather, other block. You see, other block. This is the other block. So this is a key level. I'm perceiving that price can price may want to reach this place. Anyways, anyone, anyone, price can disrespect this particular low, that is it. Price can disrespect it. But anyone that happens, so always stay active. So when are you sleeping? Just stay awake. If you want to catch the trade for early bird, if you catch the trade from here, what are you targeting? If you catch the trade from here, you are targeting 35 pips. Risk 5 to 5 to target what? You can risk 10. 1 ratio 3 is okay. Risk 10, then target those area. You can risk enough. You can risk 100k to make what? 350. You can risk 30 dollars. 30 dollars to make what? To make 35 dollars early in the morning. That is even before. That's even before London session. So you can just take this trade, then get out of the trade. You've gotten your breakfast. So that's what I'm expecting. So thank you.